Welcome to another episode of One Way, where we travel in one particular direction, south, and hopefully make it to the border. I don't know if that's going to be possible or not, for reasons that'll be brought up momentarily. Anyway, F5 to the proper place. I was looking at the world and purged it again, thinking I could eliminate certain things, but apparently can't. So I had to put down a new bed and sleep. So we're not in probably the exact position, but we are extremely close. 406,838. This is the approximate area, give or take 1 or 2 blocks. This should look familiar. Anyway, we can go east, we can go west, and unless it helps us, we don't go north. And we will set the timer for an hour. I'm trying to make these a 2-hour show, split it into 2 chunks. And go. And we are off. And that's looking familiar, those planes. Anyway, I was purging the world yet again with a stutter, and I notice that no matter what I do, the very first 2 region sets, or first 4, they're always included in the map, no matter what you do. I've deleted everything, then I come back, it redraws the first 4 regions in. And it's got a constant stutter going. I'm beginning to wonder if the distance we are traveling has a connection with how poorly this game is running. Village! Anyway, reason I bring that up is that this in my amplified world causes the computer to seize. I can understand the amplified world because in the instances that it seizes is when I'm watching NASCAR and I've got the game running for a very long time, and of course lots of things happen in an amplified world, and that's always been an issue, but that is a big stutter. A quote-unquote non-issue. It's an issue, but it's not. And we got wheat, we could definitely use that. So I'm just waiting for the seizure to happen. We know it will. No matter what I do, it's not going away. And as I've mentioned many times before, since the security updates, these seizures on this particular show were never an issue. And by never, I actually do mean never. Never had problems. And, yeah, butchers always look for everything but what I had. Also, because I, you know, did what I did to the world, I forgot the last time, beds, disappear, so I sat around. So I sat, cooked up all my steak to a 64 count, and going on my merry way. And you are slow to work. Anyway, you might also notice in my inventory, hey, how are you getting out of that one? Ah, Smithy, you were hiding it. Come on, obsidian. We just need a couple more pieces. Of course not. But we got, what does I call it, the food extenders, and we do appreciate that. Alright. 10 seconds of coal. Why not do that now? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's, we do them in small spurts like that. And, alright, heading the right way. So we keep our forward momentum going, but collect resources we can trade or use. Might have also noticed, if I hit the inventory, no more bones. I have come to the conclusion that having the bones so I can have a wolf pack is nothing more than just a novelty. So, no more wolfies. I know some of you might be a little upset over that. And you might notice I'm trying to record a lot more of these. That's because it's another thing I want to tell you, is that if I do it at the normal rate of one a week at roughly 10,000 blocks each time, it will literally take almost 60 years to get to the border. What I would like to try and do is get at least 4 episodes a week, which is a tall order. But what I'm doing is, if I'm bored or don't have much to do, I'm recording an episode so that I'll have them at the ready. Just make an episode up, then have it process. Say there's a few changes here. I might make this a 2-hour show, like I said, is that it'll be split in half because we know that this computer, and should I say Java, and this game do not like to do too much of anything if it can help itself. We definitely need wool, but we go for the white only because it's the easiest the easiest to get, the most plentiful. And what I mean by easiest is actually to slap together in a crafting bench to make beds. Ouch, Dave Grohl. Anyway, yeah, so the future of this series is right now kind of in doubt because of the seizures and another village. And how much wheat do we have? 26. All right, let's. Hey, you're right here. Climbing trees. Yes, as we all know, horses like to climb trees. That's a normal thing. I don't like where you're going. So, I don't like where you are. Well, right now, are you in control? I am now. Alrighty. And this is the part where the horse moves. Okay, I saw the village. We just had to clear the trees. There's lava. Actually, I think... Oh, no, I don't have enough. Anyway, I was going to say, I thought I might have had 18 of those, which I don't. So, what I was going to do was pour a bucket of water on lava, turn it all into obsidian, and we would have our... There's 2 pieces we wouldn't have to worry about. This village has no crops. Interesting. Anyway, toolsmith, yeah, you can grab one, because you're just not wanting to cooperate. Purple-shirted guy, I don't think you're gonna have low enough count to work with. And just as soon as we get a horse, the world literally comes to... Oh, maybe not come to an end. Nice jump. Yeah, you're a little slow, but your jumping skills are not too bad. This isn't gonna work no matter what. That was a decent jump. I mean, it wasn't the greatest. Anything helps. And movement. See, I don't like when it stutters like that. It's not very safe travel. That was pathetic. Pull out them sheep shears. And snip in, snip. And jump, and snip. And... okay, this is the one time I'll actually make a path. So, we're not going to do wolves anymore. They're just a novelty item. And horse moves at this point. Alright, put the bed down here. You're not exactly the fastest horse either. I see you running away. There's a reason why I board the bed on horseback. And stutter. And away it goes. Well, so much for that. Interesting layout here. Now that was a jump. Yep, and we keep going forward. Just waiting for the seizure part. Hey, you are not a... you're not the fastest horse in the world, but... in other categories, you do pretty decent, and I don't like what I see here. I didn't need to do that. You're at least as fast as I go, and horse moves. Okay, the land still keeps going. We're gonna have to stay along the sides. And a village! Ooh, whoa. And, uh-oh. Big stutter. Thought it was a seizure coming up. I see a smithy. We just need some obsidian. That's all we need. We can make a big jump. But before we do that, actually, I'm going to put this away like so. That can go there. I'm going to take care of business per usual. You're a farmer. We will extend our food supply if we do this. It seems stupid, but in our objective, that's all we have to do. Okay, you... yep, I'm talking to you. Fisherman. Okay, not caring. Farmer. Alright. And horse moves. Fisherman. Not caring. We'll look down there a little later, maybe. Boo! Everything but what I'm looking for. We're one piece short for doing what we really wanted to do. Don't need that. Librarian's always useless. I see some wheat down there. Hoping we can continue our adventures together. You're not the fastest horse in the world, but oh, come on, seriously? Okay, horse moves. There we go. Alright. That goes away. You aren't going away. It's good we're seeing villages, but we need at least one more obsidian block. And those, by the way, have roughly a... Well, looks like things are coming to an end here. Those have a 26.5% chance of spawning in a world. Now, okay, we need to move the player along. It's winter territory. You know what? It's short enough. You can probably just... no. Distance is short enough. I'll take a little loss to push you over in the proper place here. Alright, we're 15 minutes in, and well, usually that's not where issues start. Stutter. Where issues generally start happening, but okay, we're lagging here. Where is the horse? All of a sudden, way back there. Okay, this is supposed to be a quick pushover, not a let's redo everything we've just done pushover. Get over there to that island. Or should we say to the mainland. I'm taking a hit for you here. I would like you to at least cooperate a little bit. Yeah, well, you're gonna have to. You might not be the fastest horse, but you're fast enough. Alright, that's good. That way. That helps. We're almost there. Usually I ditch horses, but in spite of your slower speed, although not the slowest horse in the world, like a few that I had before you, you're at least as fast as I am, and getting over these 1 and 2 block areas is quite a bit faster than me doing it myself, and I hate when you do that. I also hate when it comes up. Stutter. And it looks like we're starting to seize. Yep, we're seizing. 15 minutes in. Game is starting to seize up. The fate of this show may be coming to a close. I'm not saying it absolutely is, but this is annoying. Okay, get up there. Okay, I'm sick of this. Okay. Okay, movement time. I've worked too hard for this. Just be bearable, that's all you gotta do. Just stay bearable. It's running like crap, but at least it's running. That's all I want it to do. Doesn't have to be the greatest thing. I think it's the disk controller that's causing issues. I know when I let a video run on my video editor for a long enough time, it'll start to seize up. But, unlike this game, it recovers. It's still running, it's sort of running. I mean, even though I record at a fairly low frame rate, I think you can see that this thing is struggling to work. There we go. I like these biomes. They seem to be not as rare as I thought they would be. Alright, this is where horse moves. Alright, I mean, yeah, I don't like the way this is running, but at least it's running. I don't have any idea what's going on or why it's acting like this. And are we moving, or... Okay, that was just the horse seizing up. Not the horse seizing up, it was just the chunk loading. We are running anywhere between 15 to 45 frames per second right now, which is pretty pathetic. Inventory. Bed. It's almost time for that. Alright, keep going. Your performance is somewhat passable. These wide open winter areas are not exactly ideal, but at least they allow for easy travel if the game wants to keep playing. It seems to be having fun trying to do just that. I don't know what is going on with this. I actually think it is Java, because it always says it's not responding when I try to figure out why it's seizing up like this. Okay. I know it takes longer to do on horseback, but at least it's something. And a little more. My frame rate has returned. That's good. Hard drive isn't thrashing as much as it was, but it's still... Yeah, okay, yeah, we're still not exactly performing at our best, are we? And the funny thing is, I can't update the Java version for this quote-unquote Java-free version of the game. I think they were only referring to the launcher being Java-free. And I'm doubting even that. Anyway, it has an older version. I can't remember the numbering. It's 1.8.025 or something like that. And I have 1.8.0_45. And I know where the Java is for this game. So I find the folder, I pull out the old Java, put in the more up-to-date version, and what happens next is that it re-downloads the older version. So I can't update the Java to it. Looks like we're recovering. I mean, still the hard drive is doing its thing. And when it completely locks up, it ultimately will unfreeze itself. I have... And, okay, that's the horse. And now it's the game. Okay, there we go. See, that's why I go back and forth when the horse stops. If it freezes and I move back and forth and the screen doesn't update, then we know it's the game. It's a seizure. If it stops and I move back and forth and the view changes with it, then we know it's just chunk loading. It's trying to recover. Because I would honestly like to make these 2 hours long, so it's just a little lesser of a hassle, and it would save a little time on this, trying to make this a somewhat manageable objective. Boy, do I have to do a lot of work to make this an objective that's manageable. not a fun thing. But hey, the good news is the game's still operating. The frame rate it's trying, it's almost there. We're almost back to fully functional Minecraft. It's stuttering like crazy. It drops into the 30s every now and then, but then we'll go back right into 90 buck 5 area. I went through all that trouble, and yeah, when I was asking if I was seeing things underwater. Well, you weren't a bad horse. You weren't terribly fast, but you weren't... Yep, we need to grab that. All that bad. Off the horse we go. Okay, we need control over the game. Yeah, this is going to be a fun boat ride. Back to 105, then back to 70, 60, 50, 60. Yeah, it's not recovering. It's doing its crap again. But like I said, so long as it's running, and it's not making a major, come on, impact, should be okay. I'm not interested in landing on a jungle, or should I say landing on a forest, because forests are question marks. We don't know what's going on with those. If it goes to anything good or anything bad, I ain't sure. I'm thinking of other things I could probably do to make this more enjoyable. Alright, it looks like... I know as soon as I say something it's gonna happen again. It looks like it may have recovered. So I'm getting my full buck 5, buck 15 again. And I don't hit F3 until it is actually time to. Yeah, this was never a problem till the security updates. Never. Not once. Okay, while I'm here, it's still stuttering a little bit. Boat. And since we got you out, let's bed. Yeah, it's still not perfect, but at least it's going. Nice jump, and it really was. Who knew it was possible? Okay, sheep. We could still use some of the wool, as well as some of the wood around here. I mean, as you saw, it was struggling, but it did the job. So long as this game can do at least that village, we might be alright. Not putting any stock into anything. So every time I say something, everything always will go wrong. We know that one. You guys are useless, you're useless. Well, it seized up. Big effing surprise there. Anyway, I want to try things. So what I did, I don't want the prettiness of Minecraft to disappear. I'm trying a very slow 30 FPS frame rate cap. I just want to see if that takes some of the load off the system. I'm not sure. We're going to find out. So what we're going to do is hit the start. And wow, how jerky it is. I am so not used to that. This time, it's actually sort of running okay. Looks slow as anything. Okay, we can start the timer now. We've made up the lost time. Okay, you need to go away. Alright, we got things we don't care to have. Goodbye. Alright. Librarians, you're useless. Hey, I think I've been here before. Big stutter. I don't have enough gold for you, so... Yeah, I was heading here, and then the game just put. It two-packed. Yeah, old 90s joke there. Yeah, so it appears that this is a village that's not of true use either. I'm still getting stutters. So I'm thinking, per usual, anything I do is going to never matter in the least. Game's messed up. Or... Java is messed up. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta... Oh yeah, I had to give up my horse. Never mind. So yeah, everything looks choppy as all hell, but... Yeah, I'm trying to reduce the load on the computer. And I'm hoping that setting this to a pathetic, very underachieving 30 frames per second will help me in this quest to not constantly seize up, which I highly doubt will make a difference. As if it were, that would mean something would go right. And me and computers, that is something that never is allowed to happen. Alright, which... Oh, I hate decisions. Which one to go with? How about the one that I'm next to? Sun's starting to set. Yeah, this 30 frames is weird looking. Stutter. Looks like my computer's struggling, but I mean, it's doing just fine. It's just the fact that 30 frames per second is pretty much like my computer not lifting a finger to do anything. In actuality, 30 frames a second is like probably 20% of its capabilities. And that boat's broken. Alrighty. Up on the hill. Up on the hill. We want to see what's here. We got donkeys, but our past experience wasn't very good with those. They were pathetically slow. Stutter. I mean, stutters are bad enough, but at least the game runs normally when it's stuttering. Okay, that ends and it continues on this side. And up. Alright, let's sleep it off. Okay, next day. Yep, the land continues this way. And we like that. So, will this help us in the least? Big stutter. Is it just going to become just a false hope that 30 frames a second is going to help us in the long run here? That should be enough. And I saw hearts, so there we go. That should be there. That should be there. Sword in hand. Sun rising. Let's see how fast you are. Not very fast. But again, you're helping me get over obstacles that I cannot do myself. I think you're just about as fast as I am, which, again, you're helping me get over these 1 and 2 block gaps very easily, and that would have been really bad. See, this is what I don't like about this stutter issue while riding horses. It just usually ends very badly. There's been more than one occasion where Horsey fell in a deep ditch and I had to abandon the horse because the lag didn't allow me to control said horse. And it looks like we're going into forest no matter where we go. Oh, wait a minute. Plains, plains, plains. That wasn't a bad jump, but okay, are we stuck or are we unable to move? Okay. Actually, the question is, are we stuck or are you doing the buffer stutter again? Okay, that wasn't really anything. But it continues this way a little bit. Hey, anything is better than nothing. Then it continues on that way. We need a village. We need a village with a smithy with the 26.2%, 26.5% chance. Of obsidian, and we only need at least 1 piece. That'll give us 18. We can flood a lava pool to make up for the 2 that pieces we don't have. Yeah, I don't think anything's gonna spawn in here. Alright, let's keep going. Pardon me. Yeah, it takes a little getting used to this slow frame rate, but it works. I miss the good old days of software rendering where, hey, if you bring it down to 10, a game typically was still playable. I remember that was back in the day when that was a mark to achieve. If you could get a game to play at least 10 frames a second, you had a pretty damn good machine to play games on. I don't like... Okay, this is the part where we move. Deep enough. That works. We know this is too steep. Or deep. Well, underneath the water it is a steep hill, so I mean, yeah. Again, this is short enough we can push you along. I mean, you're not, like I said, you're not the fastest steed in the world, but at least you're as fast as I am. That's all we want. And you're not a bad jumper, which we also like a lot as well. Now we're just gonna, okay, there we go. You went quite further than I thought. Okay, for a minute I thought I never pushed the start button on the timer. It's happened before on other shows, but I usually make sure that it's counting down when I push the button. And lag again. Yeah, I'm wondering if distance is making the difference here as to how it operates, because it's not doing very hot. Okay, we're seizing up all the time. And over. We didn't need to jump. Actually, when he's frozen, when his jump is frozen in air, I don't need to wiggle it. I see his little feetsies moving. That's enough indication that the game didn't seize up. It just chunk crap again. That was an interesting jump. Alright, it comes to an end over here. It comes... well... Another horse. That's another horse. And no. You did well. I don't care what the other horsies say about you. And of course we need to build another boat in case the... Crap. Bed. And we'll make an extra one because we can. Away. Okay, why are we not grabbing those? Okay, these need to disappear. This needs to come along, and there you go. See, and horsey saves us food time as well. Saves us food. We don't have to worry about using up our... Alright, depending on how it goes, depends on whether or not the second half will continue right at this very point, or save and quit and monument, don't like those. Bad, bad, bad. Let's go this way a little more. Yeah, I should be saving my computer quite a bit of energy here, quite a bit of effort. Should be able to do spawning a little easier. I do not want to lower my render distance. That might be something we may have to kind of entertain. I'm hoping not. But we're just trying stuff. I'm not gonna, like I said, take the ugliness out, put the ugliness into Minecraft. You know, I like the fancy clouds with the 3 dimensions, not those god-awful looking, flat looking ones that you can have. I think they just look horrible. Or I could have no clouds at all, but then things just kind of look fake. Not turning the graphics to fast because I like how they look. This thing should easily be able to handle what I'm asking, and this shouldn't stutter. This shouldn't be a major accomplishment here. So, okay, let's see. We've got to aim for the stutter, aim for the middle, and now. Oh wow. There we go. It's really hard to know when you don't have depth strider boots, but if you hit the run button while you're swimming, you do go a little bit faster. Very obvious when you get depth strider though. Yeah, come on, seriously, every boat breaks. Alright, let's bed in hand here as we look at the plane, make sure that everything is good. I don't know which way it really goes. Ooh, jump, good jump. Alright, far enough. Okay, that's that. Well, that's the extra bed that we made, because we knew we were going to need it. Oh, decisions, decisions. Which way to go? Okay, that looks wintry over there, so we'll go this way. The wintry one probably has the village we're looking for. And it has 5,000 pieces of obsidian. And a portal that automatically warps us to 30 million. Right on the spot. Okay, maybe that's just a tiny exaggeration, but you get the idea. I generally take the path that generally fails. I don't know why I keep skipping cows, because I could use the leather for some more emeralds. But then again, you know, I'm pretty fine with food right now. I'm more than fine with food right now. And run. Yeah, you know what? I don't need that right now. I'm good. When we need it, we'll get it. Not a bad jump. Not bad at all. And go. So the land keeps going, which is good. Hi, cow. Hi, cow. Hi, bunnies. As long as the land keeps moving, it just makes things a bit... Okay, yeah, there's a gap there. Makes things a bit easier. Yeah, I could have just continued over here. This would have made more sense. And of course, I always get the bobbing cycle at the worst possible moment. Okay, we're kind of bordering winter, which generally is not always the best of things, but doesn't necessarily mean that things like plains would show up more towards the winter side. Plains kind of a borderline between the good and the bad. It's world generation isn't perfect, but they try to make all the like climates spawn in together, so you don't have a hot climate like the desert right next to a winter biome, as it kind of looks a little fake. There's still an instance here and there, but for the most part, it tries to link the different biomes together via the climate types. So, you know, the cold ones are separated out by forests. Okay, keep running. The forests are the, as I call them, the question mark biome, because they are the separator between the winter and the temperate places. That's one thing I'm surprised they don't have with a winter territory, is some sort of monument or a winter village even. Something to look forward to in there. As you know, deserts, we got villages and desert temples. Oceans, you got the ocean monument if you're brave enough to actually take on those, which I'm not. You have the jungle ruins, obviously in the jungle. And, interesting, that was a bad stutter. Hey, we're still at our super high frame rate of 30. Okay, diagonal run here, because supposedly that's the fastest way you can move. Not sure of the truth in that, but yeah, our health is okay. We'll wait till it gets to 5 drumsticks. We're at 3 right now, or 3.5. As soon as I say that. 4. Okay, run. Okay, there was nothing. 5. Perfect. Actually, we'll do snip, snip, snip. I'm gonna go backwards a little bit to go forwards. Pretty decent jump. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, is that actual land, or is this an island? Gonna find out, aren't we? Away from the octopi. We don't want anything to do with them. Yeah, it looks like an island. So just keep on going. That appears to be a forest. That also appears to be Forest Island. Not sure. Islands again. I am not interested in islands. Unless it's getting dark, then I'll stop on an island so I can stay safe. Yeah, we seem to have reached the ocean phase again. Very exciting. Stutter. Yep, just a big sand island. And what do we have over here? And it's nothing we care about. Legit? Okay, turn that way. Yeah, just another island. Stutter. Yeah, exciting, isn't it? Well, Yeah, I don't think we're going to have any more issues right now. Yeah, that's a big island. Stutter. We just need some big piece of land that we can continue on. And I think we might have finally found it. Methinks. Stutter. It doesn't look like that it really is. Yeah, it looks like an island. And then it's winter over there. And nothing over there. Stutter and lost some momentum. It seems we're hitting nothing but islands right now. Makes for great progress, does not make for great entertainment. Stutter. Let's just look at things here. Yeah, let's press our luck a little bit more. It's starting to get dark. Alright, now we'll just look for anything that's land. So, of course, this is where ocean is ocean. Stutter. Yeah, of course, now we're going to get deep. Yeah, press. Okay, here comes something. Let's just get to it. Yep, let's just get to it. It looks like it's a big piece of land. There's some sort of a plain, like... there goes the plains. It's turning into forest. Like I said, that's a question mark, so who knows what we'll get. Okay, keep going. This will be one moment I'll be willing to crash it into the ocean. I mean, crash into the, Oh, well, it didn't break apart. That's good. And sleep. Safe. Just what we like. And there's the boat. So yeah, this is going to actually be one of those instances that we're going to end on the half day. As we just started a day and there's 3 minutes left. Stutter. Actually, we're gonna, as I was saying, I'm actually planning for this to be a two-segmented 2-hour show instead of 1 hour. So when the hour is up, we're going to stop and see where we are, and just to see if this whole 30 frame per second thing is helpful, we're going to completely quit the game altogether and start it up fresh. Nothing here. Yeah, swimming is fun. Okay, go. Looks like we don't have a choice as to how to get around here. All right. All right, let's just ditch one. Oh, grab the other. Actually, the boat shouldn't be in that slot. That should be a bed slot. Let's fix that. There we go. And we run. And we keep going. Alrighty. So the first half is just about over. And stop. Alright. Yeah, let's just stay, well, close enough. Let's see where we are at the halfway point. We are at 419,208. There we go. So what I'm going to do is save everything and come back anew and see if maybe this 30 FPS thing is going to help us. And we're back. And we're going to start the 60 minutes now. Second half, and yes, I pressed run. I double tapped and it refused. This is a test to see if we can actually, if putting roughly only a 25% load on the video helps with everything to keep it going instead of seizing up. As it seems Java has a hard time with things. Yeah, we're still getting stutters. And we're doing the stutter thing all over again. That's not a good sign. It's a sign that it's probably going to seize up on us, and we gotta continue the adventure. Alright, keep going. As I mean, I'm putting very little load on at least the video rendering department. I mean, that should be pretty obvious. That typically, when I play this game, I get around a $1.05 to a $1.30 frame rate. $1.35, should I say. And I'm chopping off a crap ton. So I know while it's video based, I'm at least taking that much pressure off the entire system. Pardon me. And I wish I had more wheat. I only got 2 pieces. Our wheat. Okay, yeah, we recovered. Thought it was gonna seize up. So it was slow, then it was only doing like 15. But it crept its way back up. I mean, if the performance ain't perfect, but it's doable, I can live with that. I know I'm asking for so much out of my machine. play the game. Yeah, when I used to play Cube World, hey, remember that game? It had problems too. But the creators knew there were issues and were addressing them. Now I don't even know if that game's still in existence. Not even sure anymore. A guy that owns a game doesn't update too much. I like to see what the future holds in store for that game, but it's been more than a year since the last update. People were begging REoL, the guy who creates the game, him and his wife, the only two people on the entire project. People are asking for updates, and he's not one who likes to talk or post anything. So it's making things quite discouraging. I'm wondering if all this discouragement has ultimately caused him to stop working on the game. I'm not sure. I'd like to do other games as well. Because like I said, I had the Cube World thing going. And still no villages. I'm gonna boat. Let's boat. Stutter. And we don't have a spare. I always want a spare. I keep forgetting to make them when I have the opportunity. Okay, you're going away. And since there's a gap for a bed, let's just make one of those. Put that away. Put that away. Hop in the boat and go. Alright, let's see if we can make some really good progress here. Wow, that was good. This is why we build spare boats. Okay. There we go. Yeah, last time the boat broke and I was far away from any type of land. I remembered why I built the second boat. So we don't have to swim to faraway lands. I think I see planes. Stutter. Should I go this way? It's already turning night. Yeah, I guess it is. And the boat broke anyway. On the positive side, we have got this much further. The thing is, can we get there in time to sleep? I think we know the answer will be yes. But we have to ask the question anyway. Very hilly. Very non-villagey. That precarious boulder up there. It's like an old Wile E. Coyote cartoon. For those of us old enough to remember those. When we didn't have to worry about the PC police ruining everything that is fun. And stutter. Now we need 2 boats. Boat. Boat. And again, because we have it ready, let's just fill the empty bed void there, so we don't have to do it later. Good. Boat. Boat. And octopi right under us. Probably gonna come right up and bash into it. Fortress. We know we love those. That's why we avoid them. Yes, if I can manage to make 2 2-hour episodes, stutter, we're going to significantly cut down the time in which it takes to get this mission done. I think it'll take 15 years to do it. That's pretty manageable. Oh, we're coming into landmine territory. Land keeps spawning in over there. Can we get around, actually? Interesting to find out which hut in the middle of the water. Nice run. And stutter. Oh, it's only been 10 minutes, but so far so good. I mean, as early as 15 the seizures have started. Keep going. I see planes. Let's get there. Ah, missed. Not that time, though. That was pretty good. Look at how much longer our meat is lasting because we spent those emeralds on mere bread. Oh no, it splits. I hate that. One of them could have a village. We're gonna go up this hill and see what this side has. Well, looks kind of like a village. Kind of like what we were looking for. We picked the right side. It's right over this hill. If you saw it, YouTube compression might have hid that fact. So they like to have the bit rate at like 100 kilobits per second on full HD. So you know that means it looks like crap. Alright, no good, no good, no good. Okay, move. No, I don't have enough of anything. Okay. Here, have some seeds that I'm pressing. Get rid of the seed button for. Alright. The one building we're looking for. A smithy. They can contain obsidian. We need, at the minimum, one more piece. And we now have a whopping 3 pieces of wheat. The amount of time it takes to train the horse, not worth it. And that's not going to help us. Take that back. We could use it in a desert temple. We could definitely use those. Through the forest we go again. What will it hold for us? We don't know. Be interesting to find out. This thing about one of these things I've mentioned before is it gets a little harder to talk about stuff when you go a bit longer. That's the 6 o'clock whistle. It's a long-standing tradition here in the city of Leominster, Mass, as people always seem to call it. Anyway. Yeah, it's an old tradition. The whistle on top of the firehouse goes off at 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. When Gallagher Junior High School used to be in business, the 8 a.m. whistle was used to denote the start of class. Alright, let's get that. And boat. A little more than 15 minutes into the second half. So at any given moment, if there's going to be a seizure, it's going to happen. Unless taking nearly 75% of the load off the... Seriously? $75% of the load off the video card itself should help. It should, I'm hoping. Okay, that's an island. We don't care. If the sun were setting, I mean, it's in the setting phase, but it's not setting. We will take an island. Alright, this looks like something that could be. I don't know. Let's just find out. Stutter. Let's find out. And yes, I prematurely disembark because it prevents the boat from being kicked out to sea. And it actually came back. That's a good thing. And stutter. Yeah, that was a waste of my time, wasn't it? Let's boat a little more. Hoping that these things will actually last more than a couple of feet. Interesting how a piece of terrain stopped rendering before it left the screen. Quite interesting how that happens. Okay. And stutter. And the boat broke. We somehow slammed into this, even though we are nowhere near it. Yeah, boats are very, very screwed up. So put a bed on this. Here we are. Here we go. Did we put a bed down? There it is. Stutter. Boat. Boat. And because we got it here just ready, might as well just fill in the beds. Okay, we need wood. And use wool. I'm gonna pop a boat into the ocean and sleep the night off. Alrighty, boat. Wonderful. Actually get anywhere. I mean, we're getting places. This may not be the most entertaining thing, but it definitely, sure, positively, absolutely stutter, helps with forward progress, heading towards that very elusive border quite a ways off. Desert or an island? Looks like it's a legit desert, so we're gonna stop. Be interesting to see what's on here. Stutter. And stop. What the heck? Really? Hit the run button. We can go just that much faster. Just it's saying much, but at least it's something. Yep, you're broke. Alright. I don't like the way this is broken up. Okay. Run. Run. Oh, I see a temple. It's over to the left. We're gonna go to this point here where the gap between the river and the land is smallest and bank a hard left. Alrighty, I'm just gonna go up here, see if we see a village, because they can spawn villages, and these temples can spawn more than one in any particular desert. It is quite possible. And stop that. That interruption, easy for me to say, was not the computer seizing. Well, I think you heard what it was. And of course it was a telemarketer. Thing is, I'm on the do not call list, yet somehow I am being bothered by these people. Okay, set that back in motion. Okay, I saw a temple. Yeah, there she is, right there. Now I don't know if it's gonna work or not. As for all I know, that pause might have just helped the computer recover from whatever might have just happened. And we got planes right after. Oh, this thing's entirely buried, isn't it? Dave Grohl! There we go. It'll be fun getting out of here. And that was a very poor moment in time for which our mighty pickaxe were to break. But hey, look, 2 sticks. Very convenient. Alright, let's see. Stutter. Let's just put a torch right. Let's. Come on, one more. There we go. Okay, we're gonna line up a little odd here. Yeah, we're gonna line up wrong, is what we're gonna be doing. That works too. Alright. We fudged our way through here. Okay, that's good. Go away. Go away, go away, go away. And anything else? Yeah, you. Emerald never hurts. We can take that. We don't need any more iron for the time being. More diamonds. More gold. That's going to be fun getting out of here. Because the whole entire thing is completely buried. Let's see. We'll go this way. That wasn't too bad. Alright. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Space is kind of a premium here. Alright, which... I think that way is the right way. Okay, left to right. That's good. We're more than halfway through the second half, but because of that interruption, I'm not sure if this 30 frame per second thing is working or not. You know what? I'll take it even if it's a false hope. See if taking a little of the edge off the machine helps, then great. That's exactly what we want. Okay, timer's counting down. I always have to double check. Is that another one? Oh, that almost looked like one. That almost looks like one. That is just weird. Alright, I just want to climb this hill, see if we could see anything. Either way. Okay, I see desert. I see winterish, which we don't want. Well, that nearly looks like a temple. That is just so amazingly close to looking like one. Alright. We got that. Let's keep on going this way. Is there a village here in the desert? Even if this 30 frame per second thing just helps alleviate things, then the idea of a marathon is actually doable again. I actually enjoy doing it. Although the funny thing is, as I say, as we go along, it gets harder to talk about stuff. Which is why, during the marathon, when I'm not recording, I generally don't say much of anything. so I'll still have something to talk about. And planes again. And fall into the void in the sand there. Yep, good job. Over here. I don't know, maybe this idea could work. I really don't know. It's the 4th of July today, here in the United States. That's kind of a big day. It's the day that, although it actually was intended to be the 2nd of July, the 4th of I can't speak. Anyway, the 4th of July is kind of a big thing here in the United States, because that is when we declared our freedom from the mother country, Great Britain. England, to be more specific. And the Brits were not all that happy. They were a little less than supportive when the declaration was sent over. Alright, okay, this is what we're gonna do, is we're gonna boat. And we're gonna hope that boat survives. Okay, we're gonna have to probably stop on an island. I see that we are going to have to stop here anyway. I mean, the boat just helps make us get that much further along. Stutter. Okay, I don't like the stutters that send me backwards like that. Very annoying. And the boat goes whatever way it wants. We're closer. Let's go closer to where the boat is. Get me some wood. Not exactly the same species, but whatever at this point. You know what? Let's concentrate more on sleeping. I like to orient the beds a certain way so that the pillow points towards the direction of south. So I can just use it as a quick reference as to which way we should be going. Failed. Yeah, kind of needed to run on that one. Alright, let's see how much wood we got now. Exactly the amount we need. And oh no, not that one. That one. Bed here, boat here. A little bit of backwards for making the adventure happen. Like I said, if it helps us, a little backwards movement is not going to hurt. Alright, more than 30 minutes in. Like I said, I'm not sure if that pause helped to alter what ultimately may happen to this machine. Because at any given moment, it tends to have a seizure. So of course, to kind of try and prevent that, I'll do the rare F3 thing here. When you look at my frame rate, it's stuck at 30 on purpose. I'm hoping that taking massive amounts of pressure off the video card will take enough pressure off of the whole computer, the whole system, that is, and help prevent the seizures. And if it does, great, we can go 2 hours straight per episode. And I now know that my machine would be capable of doing a marathon again. I would love to do that. Stutter. It just looks really weird doing 30 frames a second. Alright. I see more planes, like, over that way. If I hit F3 again, if we look at the X, we've moved quite a bit out from the center. Not that it's a major thing. 425, 360. Yep, there. Is that a village? Yes it is. I see the roof of a village. And we start way out here. Yeah, it seems every time they update this game, they figure out a way to break the mechanics for the boats, the horses, the mine carts. And that boat's broken. Alright, let's get going. Village! And we get to hear that a lot today. Here in Massachusetts, it's illegal to possess and use fireworks without a license. So professional displays that you see on TV and stuff is perfectly fine so long as you're licensed and you don't do it in a residential area. But fireworks in general are illegal here in this state, which is one of the like 5 or 6 states in the entire country that still bans them for residential use, which is really stupid. However, we wind up with another problem, Smithy. Come on, obsidian, 26% chance. Little better than 26% chance. Finally. Yay! Watch us die. Yeah, we're not terribly worn out yet. Put that there. Oh, I need flint and steel. I got the flint part, but... I mean, I got the steel part, but we need the flint part. Well, you know, right there. Yep, give. Okay, we don't need you. We need you. We need you. Will this be a good idea? We're gonna find out. We're gonna press our luck here. Said we were gonna do this, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. Gonna take a little time to make this happen. And we okay, need that so we can do this. Boom. Good enough. We're taking the risk here. Ultimately, we could probably make a lot of progress. So we're gonna need that as well. Is this going to be a very bad decision? Well, we're going to ultimately find out, aren't we? We need to go deeper. Are we heading east, north, south? That's the direction we want. And we run when we press the run button. Oh, yay. Right now, we're just simply trying to make up the time that we... Do-do-do-do-do. Yep, move. Yep, we're gonna move. Alright. Yeah, we gotta keep a really good eye on the floor, too. So there's been a few times that I've fallen through. This is still helping us get to where we want to go. Where are we here? 53,349 and heading south. Still. Let's make the most of our adventure. Oh, always gotta keep an eye down. I don't trust the Nether. And this is very, very risky. We're losing potentially a crap ton of progress. See, and this is why we gotta look. Can we make any progress this way? Because each block we move this way is 8 in the overworld, so... Yep, keep moving. I'm beginning to think that this is our end point here. Let's just be sure of that. Yeah, it looks like we're at the end here. I wonder how much we've moved up. And okay, before we go, bye, 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 bye-bye. And I wonder how much that might have helped us. Hoping that we're not underground somewhere. That's... Okay, sun's setting. We're not going to hit F3. We're not going to do that just yet. Okay, we don't need that. We are not going to hit the good old F3. I was wishing we could get a little more forward progress, but as I said, any help is good. Of course, as I said before, more help is always better. And yeah, torches will not help with our hunger. And goodbye. Actually, we need that here. That can go there. Running out of space for stuff. The extra saddle is there in case we lose a horse. So we could still have horses. If we didn't carry that, then we're screwed. I mean, if push comes to shove, we could probably get rid of it. Go. Alright, it's... Oh, I see a village. I see a village. I don't think we're going to be able to explore it, but we will. We will after the night is done. Eat. In fact, I think we might just have to stop right now. We need to go deeper. For the first time, we nethered it. Alright. We have wheat here, we got villagers here. Stutter. That was an interesting way to do that. You're a librarian, you're useless. Farmer. Okay, that's as much as we can take, really. Yeah, we need to make more beds eventually. Alright, do we have a smithy in this village? Well, it sprawls out this way. Good thing I checked. Yeah, bad decision on my part. Alright, no smithy. So now we need a lot more obsidian to do. Hopefully a little better than what we did. It's amazing how that translated, though. The calculation there. Alright, nothing here. Let's... keep on going and see what comes up. Yeah, along the farthest 10-kilometer section of railroad on my Slowville world, there were actually 2 villages in a desert, and they weren't really that far apart from each other. You could see them. You could see the 2, and I only have it on a render distance of 10 chunks. As this computer is at 16, which most people use, since that used to be the original far render distance. Those that have really super powerful machines that can get over 300 frames per second recording can get away with the 32 chunk distance. They'll still be in like the 70s or so when they're recording. My computer doesn't do too hot at that rate. I tried doing a live stream with the 32 chunk render distance, and that is less of a load than recording with fraps. And my frame rate was down to like 10. Literally 10. Not too good. Looks like it's time to boat again. I'm not going to hit F3 right now. We want to see how far we've gone with the help of the Nether. That mining thing actually still didn't hurt our forward progress. Because like I said, each block in the Nether is 8 in the overworld. So we still actually created more forward momentum. And stutter. And that looks like... this looks like plains. Which just winds up ending short. Yeah, and that's more winter. We're gonna cut between here. Or maybe not. In between's good enough, because then we can see what's on both sides. That'll definitely work. Alright, right about like it matters. Well, a little too soon. Too late, I mean. Bang. Alright. My position lags behind the boat, which is weird how things like that work. And there it is. Good. Let's look at our counts here. Yeah, we could use more wool here. Two you stuck together as one. Interesting how you guys work together in strange ways. I'm wondering if this 30 FPS thing actually is helping. So I think the next time I do an episode, I'm gonna try and make it a bona fide 2-hour recording. So like I said, we gotta really step it up if we wanna get there in a reasonable time. I mean, Kurt J. Mack is gonna take, I think they said 24 years to hit it at the rate that he's going. And if I can get two 2-hour episodes out in a week, I can get my job done in just 15. And I use just in quotes there, because that's still quite a lot of time, Stutter. I don't want to put a boat in front of those guys, because we know what happens. Alright, let's put our little thingy down here. Boat here. And I'll use the remaining 6 to make 2 beds. While we got it here, we might as well just... Actually, let's do this. There we go. Plenty of steak, plenty of bread, plenty of apples. Alright, that one. Boat. And go. Stutter. Yeah, less than 10 minutes to go. It seems to be running fine, Stutter. Wondering if that little bit of relaxing is going to help things out, Stutter. Let's really make this worthwhile. Yeah, I saw that, Stutter. Stutter again. Oh, Java. Why must you suck so bad? Stutter. Stutter. Yeah, I have indeed. Stutter ran out of things to talk about. Stutter. At least you, Stutter, don't have to listen to me talk as much. Which 9 times out of 10 makes people happier. Stutter. Wondering if this is the seizure. But because I have it set at 30, that... Stutter. It actually is relieving things enough. Because it seems to be stuttering quite a bit. Stutter. Another broken boat. Okay, Stutter. Alright, let's keep on trucking. as the old saying goes. Oh, which way do we want to go? I hate when we have to make decisions like this. Yeah, we'll go left. Actually, it's looking a little more wintry on the left, so we'll go right. No. Stutter. Yeah, I'm wondering if this is the seizure point. And that the 30 frames a second is actually helping to alleviate some of the stress, because I mean it's stuttering quite a bit now. But it's still running halfway decent. Yeah, it's winter no matter which way we stutter towards. Big stutter there. Alright, stutter. Goes more this way. You know, that's just getting old. Let's just sleep it off. And it just stuttered again. Yeah, I think this is the seizure point. But I've kept the settings low enough that it's managing to not quit or completely freeze up. Alright, we could use some more coal for sure. Don't see any in there. Oh, that was not the best of decisions, but do I care? Not much. Okay, we got more than 5 minutes to go. So we're gonna, wherever we, oh good. There was a short enough ledge to prevent another Dave Grohling. Alright. I'm going to make that a catchphrase everyone will use. So, yeah, I decided to take a look down at my light for the hard drive, and it's starting to thrash a little bit. So it's definitely in the seizure phase, but I think this 30 FPS thing, stutter, is helping to keep the game running relatively smooth, considering that it's a measly pathetic 30 frames a second. Not that you would really, not that you are going to see the effects of 30 FPS in the recording, because, ouch, the fraps file sizes are ridiculously bloated. So to keep things manageable, plus to keep the animation as smooth as humanly possible, this game is being, always has been, recorded at 15. 30 looks a bit better, but sometimes, depending on users' computers or other scenarios like that, the load on their machines and what have not, sometimes 30 and especially 60 will not stay consistent or even work that well at all. Yeah, if computers loaded, 30 will stutter quite a bit and 60 will just be horrendously bad. Sometimes it's more like 6 frames a second instead of 60. It looks horrible. It looks like it's time for coal. Oh, gosh, really? 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm just trying to get my way out of here. And we'll just grab one more piece so we can do just that. Yeah, I think this 30 FPS thing is working. Yeah, I still see the hard drive. Well, guess what just happened? Needless to say, because anything I come up with always fails, 100% of the time. Anyway, we were actually getting coal here. We're going to redo this process again. Please just work for once. That's all you have to do, is do a simple task. Just give me the coal that I am looking for. That's all you had to have done. Then we'll start the timer again because we lost all this time, and I know I went for more than what I initially had. I don't care. You know what? That doesn't matter, so let's go again. We'll start the timer since I've lost about 30 seconds. We'll start it a little further off than where we were. I mean, it actually did help. It still helped. It kept the game much more playable. So, I mean, I got something out of it. Let's go for another 10 seconds here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we don't need it. Alright, so get over this hill. Start the timer. There it goes. I mean, it's gonna more than half. I can't talk at all today. More than half of the Minecraft day would be gone if nothing went wrong to begin with. So I mean, it's not gonna alter the outcome as long as I'm heading in the proper direction. We really want to be heading the right way. The wrong way is not good. I think I see planes. Let's go check that out. We need to restock our obsidian. We need a lot more. We need at least 18 to 20 pieces total. Already need another slice of bread. I mean, we cooked that meat a long time ago, and we haven't used a single piece. So trading away the emeralds for mere bread is not a bad thing, especially if your objective is to try and reach the southern border, which, who knows if that's even going to possibly happen. Alright, that's about as far as we're going. Stutter. Big stutter. I stuck at 15 for a minute. Alright, there's the timer. That'll be indicating that once the sun sets one more time, I'm going to call it an episode and see what we got. Yeah, I wish this game would, this quote-unquote Java-free version, which only applies to the launcher, stutter, or should I say crunch. I can't seem to update it. And like I said, I found where the Java is stored for this game, specifically. And I found the specific folder with Java for the computer itself. The problem is that when I try to port over the latest version of Java to Minecraft, it rejects it, goes back and downloads the previous version of Java to use with the game. And I mean, yeah, both versions have this seizure problem, but I noticed that the later version handles it a little bit better. Stutter. This is getting annoying. Okay, we don't want to go there. And we got an octopi down there. So now we're just waiting for the sunset, and we'll see how far we've got, including the help of the Nether. Stutter, move. So, I mean, if that Nether thing disqualifies me from potential Guinness record, recognition for the toughest objective in video games. I know I'm not making fun of Kurt J. Mac. That's my nerd voice. My legit nerd voice. Stutter. Anyway, if the whole using the Nether thing kinda takes me out, then so be it. The fact that not all of the Trek is visible on YouTube, you had to have watched the marathon to see everything that's happened during that segment. Yeah, okay, stutter. And slow recovery. The important thing is recovery. Then so be it. It's our own personal little objective here. I'm gonna mold in gray. Hopefully we will do it. Right? Okay, stutter. I mean, I already got the old part down. And I got... Yes, I got a good start on the gray part. Okay, I see land over there. The funny thing is, I know my family does not like to be mentioned, but I won't just mention specific people or anything like that, but someone in the family had natural blonde streaks in their hair. We're all brown, but this person had a streak of blonde, and people in high school used to think it was fake. Well, I kind of sort of gave away that someone in the family, although I did not say if it's immediate or relative. Welcome to the jungle. And I guess that's where we're stopping today. Keep going. We need to get there fast. I don't care if I crash into the island, because I got to get this bed down, and we got to get our position ready before the monsters get there. And it's already a bit late, but we can try. Like I said, I don't care if I'm disembarking a bit close. Oh, skeleton. Crap. This isn't good. Okay. Alright, sleep it off. Okay, Skelly is far enough away. Alright, while it wasn't perfect, we did... Okay. While it wasn't perfect, okay, I hit the thing there. Alrighty. Put another boat there. And a couple more beds to fill the voids. And we are now going to see where we are. Per usual, we take our reading from the headboard, which points in the direction that we go. Let's see how far we've gone with the help of the Nether. 432,387. Not bad. And that'll be this new 2-hour edition. Aren't you lucky? Because like I said, we gotta do this quite a bit longer to make this more doable. 60 years the old way. Nope, not wanting to do that. 30 is a bit much, 15 is better. Alright, and that's all we're gonna show you there. We've got enough. And I was in the right position, get rid of all that. And this is Georgia551 saying, hope you enjoyed and have a good one.